Hi everybody, it's Brad Anderson here with RE/MAX Peninsula, March 16th. I wanted to share with you some things I see happening in the marketplace, try to make some sense of what's going on. You might have heard things are really happening out there right now, and I just wanted to put that into some perspective. I've taken a snapshot of mostly just peninsula numbers right here. The same is true for Hampton Roads in general. Interestingly, in the last 6 months, of all the houses that were listed in the last 6 months, do you know how many have sold? What percentage? It's actually 19%, or about 20% of the houses that were listed in the last 6 months have sold. Now that may not sound like a lot, because really only 20% of houses are selling. Well, that's the number. Now within that number, there's some very interesting things to look at. Of the ones that have sold, the median days on market was only 33 days. Okay, so that means half of those houses that sold were on the market 33 days or less. Of the 150 that are pending right now in this area of the peninsula I looked at, the median days on market was 19 days. Okay, so this is what's happening. It's a tale of two markets happening out there right now. There's a big pool of houses that are in mediocre or average or poor condition, maybe not priced too well, that are just sitting, right? And they're sitting on the market and sitting on the market, probably not getting a whole lot of showings, not getting activity, not getting contracts. Then there's this smaller portion of houses that are really nice, they're move-in ready, they're in great condition, they're priced right, and they're getting snatched up, okay? Case in point, I just put my house on the market back in February. I sold it in 10 days, my personal house, in 10 days for like 99.5% of my asking price. It was phenomenal. It was great. We're moving. So what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a seller or a potential seller, talk to me. Let's see if we can make your house, one in that smaller group that sells. Number two, if you're a buyer or thinking about buying, yes, it is a phenomenal time to buy. Take it from me. I'm buying right now. The interest rates are great. The prices are relatively low. Historically, they're very low. But we're starting to see competition for this small group of houses, and because that's what everybody wants. They want move-in ready and want to bring their toothbrush in and be moved in. So as a buyer, if you're going to, you can expect to be in a competitive situation for these few houses. And what we're going to see is we're going to see the prices of those houses in that great condition start to be bid up, which is good news and bad news. I mean, it's nice to see that prices are going up. If you're thinking about buying, now is definitely the time to get out there and start looking, so when you find the house you want, you can act quickly. Okay, this is Brad Anderson with RE/MAX Peninsula. Just some information I thought you really ought to know. Enjoy your weekend. It's beautiful out there. Call me, 816-2968.